Hello my fellow mermaids and welcome back to my channel. So this year, 2020, it's finally, emphasis on finally, coming to an end, and I just hope that the next year it's totally like 180 degrees different than this one, because we just need a do-over. Man, do we need to. So anyway, I'm gonna share with you today my top 10 polishes from 2020, and I picked polishes that were launched this year because I've added polishes to my collection this year that were released in previous years, but I'm focusing on showing you my top 10 out of the ones that I added to my collection or were sent to me via PR this year. So I had a really hard time narrowing down just 10, and I also tried my best to not pick as much polish pickup items because those are no longer available, and I think I did pretty well. I think I only picked 3 which are polish pickup. The rest are either available now or they are not available right now, but they may have restocks. I will link, as always, all the makers, and if I have the specific polish down below so you can check it out. In the case of polish pickup, I will link the maker's site, because even though you won't be able to get this exact polish, you can check out their sites because they all have amazing offerings. So yeah, go and check it out. It will all be linked in the description below as always. And I hope you enjoyed this. So I have 10 polishes to share with you. So let's get into the swatches. Solasta is a pale smoky purple base with orange-green shifting iridescent microflake shimmer and holographic microflakes. This was released in the Enchanted Woods collection, and it was the one that got my attention immediately from that launch. I remember seeing swatch pictures and falling in love with it. I love that it has a light purple tint to it, and even with this one being a light color base, I get it completely opaque in just 2 coats. Amazing formula as always, and the glow in this polish under the sunlight is just breathtaking. Here's 2 coats of Solasta with a glossy top coat. Maldives is a blue crystal jelly holographic with hollow flakes. I remember loving this one as soon as I saw the pictures, and the fact that it was created in collaboration with Magda, who is Redhead Nails on Instagram, made me love it even more. This is just one of the blue polishes in my top 10, and well, it's no surprise that picture polish is here. I may be a bit biased since I have a collaboration shade with them too, but honestly their polishes and formula are just perfect. And I also love reading about the story behind every polish that is created. Here's 3 coats of Maldives with a glossy top coat. Blue Poppy is a blue one cold to clear one warm thermal, with red color shifting shimmer and gold iridescent cadmium flakies. I have said this is one of my favorite thermals I own, but I have to correct myself and say that it's my favorite one. I really hope I'm able to get another bottle since I love wearing it, but I'm afraid to run out of it. The contrast between the cold and warm states is perfect. And even in the warm state, you can't really see your nail line thanks to the flakies and shimmer, since they get all the attention. Here's 3 coats of Blue Poppy in the cold, in transition, and warm state with a glossy top coat. Hitchhiking Ghost is a super glowy turquoise to azure shifting shimmer. I have to give a disclaimer here and say that the lighting I use, which is direct light, is not showing the shift this polish has, but I tried my best to show it on the pictures. Not only is this polish stunning, but it mixes 2 of my favorite things, blue polish and the Haunted Mansion. In the video it's looking very teal, but this is just one of the colors in here. I always love wearing it and stare at my nails since it really looks like it glows from within. I mean, even my sister, who isn't a fan of blue polishes, said that this one is really pretty. Here's 3 coats of Hitchhiking Ghost with a glossy top coat. Atto Holland is a murky teal base with shifty blue and green metallic flakes. The All Is Found collection was one of my favorites of the year, and out of all of them, this one stands out. I have a full swatch and review of it on my channel, which I will link in the cards. This polish is just beautiful, and the new paddle brushes are perfect for an effortless application. I've worn this one a couple times since I got it, and every time I fall in love with it even more. Here's 2 coats of Atto Holland with a glossy top coat. Blast-ended Skrewt is a hot, red-leaning orange curly stuffed with a variety of black glitters. I chose this one as one of my favorites because it's perfect for Halloween and I can't wait to wear it next year during that season. But also because it reminds me of a Harry Potter computer game I played when I was younger, and these creatures always made me so angry since they always ended up burning me. Also, this is looking much brighter than it is in person, so please refer to the pictures for a more accurate color representation. Here's 2 coats of Blast-ended Skrewt with a glossy top coat. Heather Pumpkin is a neon orange polish loaded with flakes that show off shades of golden green and a hint of sparkle. Speaking of Halloween, I couldn't pass this one up, and I was between picking this one or the green sister He Slimed Me, but since that one was a polish pickup exclusive, I went with the orange one that is available now. Just like with the last one, this one is looking much brighter in the video than it is in person, but the picture I took shows it much more color accurate. Here's 2 coats of Heather Pumpkin with a glossy top coat. Bed of Roses is a metallic red flake topper. As I said in my swatch and review video of this collection, the name is one of my favorites I've heard in the polish, but as soon as I put it on my nails over black, my jaw dropped. You get a ton of flakies in each brush stroke, and I have to say I love the look of this one matte much more than glossy. Here's 1 coat of Bed of Roses over black with a glossy and matte top coat. Prism is an intense holographic polish featuring several fine holographic pigments and flakes. This polish is just out of this world. I remember seeing swatches of Janine from Polish to the Nines, and I immediately added it to my wishlist for polish pickup. Not only is the sparkle insane, but also the formula is perfect. Completely opaque in just 2 coats, and since the majority of these are flakies, I didn't have any difficulty removing it. If I can get my hands on another bottle, I'm definitely getting one. Here's 2 coats of Prism with a glossy top coat. Candy Crush is a clear base with a mix of holographic shreds of orange, red, lime, blue, purple, teal, and pink. Ending my top 10 with a bang, and if you have seen any of my videos, then you must have guessed this one would be here. My sister saw my top 10 picks and she said to me, I knew this one was going to be here. This is such a fun topper and I love wearing it as a jelly sandwich over different polishes. So I'm showing you here how it looks paired with Cuticula's blush base coat, and in the pictures you're going to see it with the neutralizer, sugar sponge sorbet, blush base coat, and coconut milk sorbet. I already have a backup bottle of this one, so you know I truly love it. Here's 2 coats of Candy Crush in a jelly sandwich over different colors with a glossy top coat. And here's a look of the 10 polishes I chose as my favorites from this year. As I said in the intro, this is my top 10 picks of 2020, so I hope you enjoyed the ones I picked. I had a lot of favorites throughout the year, but these were like, if I had to pick out of all of them, my top favorites, they will be these ones. And I also had a couple that were going to be featured here because they were launched this year, but I'm also planning on doing my top 10 winter polishes, and a couple or more of them I think were more like appropriate towards that video, because if not, I would be like all blues in here. So I tried to like divide them. So stay tuned to see which ones are my top 10 picks for winter. And also let me know which ones are your top 10 picks, or like if you have just one favorite or a couple favorites of the year. I would love to know which ones are your favorites, so leave me a comment down below and let me know which ones you end up picking up. And I also wanted to wish you a very happy new year. Let's just all wish for a very different year than this one. I also wanted to thank you all so much for being here. This is the first time that I've ever done YouTube in my life, and it's very challenging, but I'm really enjoying it. I hope we can just keep growing this community. Share the video if you like it, tell your friends to see it, and maybe subscribe to my channel too. I wish you all the best. I'm sending you a lot of hugs and kisses, and I hope you have a great new year, and stay tuned next year so you can see more amazing content, hopefully, from this channel. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out of any of my upcoming videos. As always, I will leave my Instagram page and all my other social media handles in the description below. And until next time, have a bubbly day!